New tonight, the need for specialized foster care homes in Colorado is growing.
State data show there are more than 3,400 children in foster care statewide.
Out of that number, 77 are in specialized foster care, which means kids and youth who have behavioral issues, developmental disabilities, and medical conditions.
Well, the National Foster Care Awareness Month, this is that month, and Denver 7's Amy Wada spoke to the state about why we're seeing an increased need and who can open up their homes to help.
It's almost like our time that we get to spend together.
Time Jose Perales, who goes by his middle name Luis, views as valuable. He's been a soccer coach to his 3 kids since they were young.
Get out, look how many people are in that little space.
Sometimes I'm hard on them, but I think they also like being coached by their dad.
Switch it up. There you go.
Luis loves making a difference in children's lives so much, he and his wife added 2 more kids to their already busy plate. 2 teenage boys aged 16 and 14.
Through the professional program, we only foster kids with disabilities, with special needs, and they usually come out of a facility or a more institutionalized type of placement.
Luis and his wife are specialized foster care parents. Foster parents who take in kids who have experienced trauma, have gone through abuse and neglect, have medical needs, and more. He says the boys they foster, who aren't allowed to be identified, are going through their own struggles.
It's autism, PTSD, some childhood trauma, and then, of course, there's always like learning disabilities.
Joe Hamlar with Colorado's Department of Human Services says there's a need for specialized foster care parents in the state.
There's around 75 children and youth in specialized foster care settings. There are also a number of children and youth that are waiting for either residential care or a specialized foster care setting. At any given time, that number is around 50.
So the state is doing outreach to recruit more families. Hamlar encourages families to check out the website co4kids.org to learn more or reach out to child placement agencies.
Child placement agencies are the #1 group that certifies and supports specialized foster parents.
Hamlar says anyone can become a specialized foster parent as long as their home is safe, loving, and nurturing. A specialized foster parent will undergo extensive training and have support throughout the process.
And a lot of times, foster parents can just be integrated right away. Other times, there are some challenges that maybe are unanticipated or unseen, but at the end of the day, every foster parent that I've spoken with sees it as an amazing reward.
The biggest hurdle is that I spoke of, you know, sometimes you don't feel like you're capable of doing it. You just have to like jump in and do it because you're capable. If your heart's in the right place and you can provide a safe, loving environment, like you can do a good job at fostering as long as you have the right intentions.
Amy Wattis, Denver 7.
The state encourages people who are interested in becoming a specialized foster care parent to learn more online. We have a link on our website, denver7.com.
And Denver 7 recently went 360 on Colorado's foster care crisis. I encourage you to scan that QR code there on the left side of your screen anytime during this story to dig deeper into this issue. Now, last year, Colorado had more than 4,300 foster children, but only about 2,000 licensed foster homes.
Almost daily, there would be a referral coming in that we wouldn't be able to. Maybe sometimes it's probably more than 1 per day.
Now, foster care supervisors say a big reason for this is because of such a lengthy licensing process. Now, recruits are required to undergo background checks, go through interviews, regular home inspections, and this can take anywhere from 3 months to a year. Officials say they often lose potential families in along the way.
They decide, hey, this might not be something I want to do anymore. You know, we can't hold them to that. You know, they walk away. We might be losing more foster families than we're gaining.
Colorado officials are doing what they can to help here. In fact, in the past year, the state reunited more than 2,200 foster children with a member of their biological family.